Welcome to part 4 of How to Improvise Sourdough, a series where I teach you how to improvise your schedule and reduce discard. So, in the last video, I covered the starter and mixing the ingredients. Now we're on to phase 3, bulk fermentation. You're going to leave your dough for several hours until your dough doubles in size. Now, this part is really flexible. My dough ferments overnight, so maybe 10 hours, and I will prepare it in the morning, which is going to require around 2 hours. If you think your kitchen is too warm and fermentation will happen too fast, add less sourdough starter to begin with. You can also add unfed starter if you forgot to prepare it beforehand. Here's some pizza dough that rose with an unfed starter that had been sitting in the fridge for a week. The dough will just be the food for the starter, and it may take longer to double. Otherwise, if you don't think you'll be ready for the next phases right when you wake up, you could slow down fermentation by popping your dough in the fridge overnight and pulling it out in the morning to ferment during your workday. You can even leave your dough to cold ferment in the fridge for like 3 to 5 days if you don't have time to babysit it or you want to prepare it well in advance for the weekend or something. On the flip side, if you want to shorten your fermentation time, add twice the amount of starter when mixing or place your dough in a warm place. If you adjust the starter amount, you might want to adjust the recipe to account for that. I like adding equal parts flour and water to my starter because that makes the math really easy. I just divide by 2. Phase 4, shaping. After fermentation, shape your dough. Follow for part 5.